attention.
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವರೆ ಚೆನ್ನೈ
Hyderabad Voltas Express University Station, Netaji Road.
Welcome back to Voltas FreshAir Coolers presents Cricbuzz Live. You know, when Rahul bats, he's an absolute treat to watch. He gave us that treat today, but did Delhi miss a trick? Did they get going in that sixth gear? Because they've ended up with 183 in their 20 overs. Rahul, 77 of 51. Abhishek Purel got 33. Tristan Stubbs, 24 not out. Khalil Ahmed, once again, the pick of the bowlers. In his 4 overs, he picked up 2 for 25. I'm back with Harsha Bhogle and Lisa Sthalekar. Harsha's not smiling at all. The reason being he's just missed that prediction score, and this seat has
it's like if there's a team you don't like, you don't want them to get knocked out before, right? You want to get into the final and then lose from there. So it's like I'm there, last ball, till the last ball I was in.
We feel you, Harsha.
But well done, everyone.
So I think what we should look at, yes, first of all, well done.
Let's get
first
around
of all, well
her,
done,
boys.
Sayami.
Let's get around her.
But there is still joy to be had in defeat. You must see how close the others were. So they finished 183. I was until 181. The person who said 206 lost by much more.
Lisa, 1-1. He's punched you now.
No, that's fine. That's true. But let's have a look at the leaderboard.
We will.
Eh?
That towards the end.
I mean, you're still on 0, mate. So just keep talking.
Okay, I need to bring us back onto what's happened in the game. We know our game is very, very nerve-wracking. But for Delhi's sake, do you think it looked like it was a slow pitch, Harsha, but do you think they would have wanted at least 20 runs more on this?
I'm looking at the last few overs from 16 onwards. They got 8 and 9, 17, 23, 38, 45 in the last 5. When you have wickets in hand, you get just 45. You will be a little disappointed. You had a set batter who was going really well, but last 13 balls he got 16. So Rahul is fantastic to watch. I thought he played a wonderful innings today. But what you mentioned right at the start, did they miss that extra gear? Probably. I'm saying 7-8 runs, maybe 7-8, 10 at most.
Maybe whatever it was needed to get to 206 or 7.
I knew I was playing again. But Lisa, it's still a decent score on this track, I think.
I actually think it's a decent score. I thought Chennai bowled well. Noor Ahmed was good. Khalil was excellent. But there's enough in it for the bowlers. So I think this is going to be hard going. And remember that Chennai, their batting hasn't quite clicked as well. So sometimes you have to look at your opposition. I know as teams you tend to, let's control the controllables. What we do, don't worry about the opposition. But they'll be happy that they got to that 180 odd. And obviously Rahul was the glue that enabled them to get to that total.
Did it surprise you the spinners only bowled 8 overs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I thought that they would bowl a lot more because I thought there was enough in it, just enough. And that's all you need, right? But then, even Patirana, he came on in the 12th over. He bowled well. He looked good, so he understands his role and is able to execute it. So they could have potentially gone a little bit more spin heavy.
I thought they went a little more with Mukesh Chaudhary, who was looking a little out of rhythm. I thought a couple of overs more, a spin over there was what I was expecting. So that was the other thing that surprised me a little bit about Ruturaj and Chennai.
But you were talking about the glue that got them to 183. Rahul coming in, opening the bat because Faf was injured. And a very sensible knock, if one can say, striking at 150. So he got off well, but he took his time as well. That pitch it looked like it wasn't easy from the word go, Harsha.
Also, if you see, Sameer Rizvi came out. Sameer Rizvi's got this reputation of getting going immediately. And Rizvi is 20 or 15. He got a 6 towards the end. So he was first 10 balls. He was also going about, run a ball. It wasn't easy to come and get going straight away. So from that point of view, there was a possibility, say, like Abhishek Purel. Suppose he gets a very nice 30 and gets out. There's a possibility this score could have been 160. So I think from that point of view, yes, very good innings. But as a set batter, he'll be sitting there and thinking, I might have got about 7-8 runs, 10 runs more.
But do you like the way he paced his innings? He would have liked to finish. KL Rahul would have liked to finish in the 6th gear. But do you like the way he paced it? If we have a look at how he started there in bursts, again that 11 to 20, the strike rate went down.
Yeah, and that's kind of the first 10 balls. You can go hard. You've got the field restrictions, which every batter likes. Any top order batter wants the bat opening because they want to capitalise in that. And then it was probably like, okay, now I'm getting into my gear, or the bowlers were able to adapt as well. One thing I like about KL Rahul, regardless of the amount of discussions we have about his strike rate, he is a banker. We can bank on him scoring runs. And sometimes you actually need those players in your team. Like, I think you can add value with the firecrackers, and Jake Fraser-McGurk is exactly that, right? Either he's going to come off, hasn't come off yet this IPL, or he's not. So, if those two start to get going, whenever KL comes in next, depending on what Faf does, then you're going to get that type of player of a banker and those X factor. And I think that's a nice combination to have in T20 cricket.
You spoke about that X factor and how in the pre-match you said you didn't want him to hit any silly shots. But unfortunately, again, today Jake Fraser-McGurk going for a duck. Maybe he could have taken your advice and taken that little bit of extra time, but he went for the big shots. Porel getting those 33, Harsha, we spoke about how maybe that's the role given to him. But I'm just more curious, once Faf is back fit and fine, what happens to that opening slot? Does Rahul still stay there?
Look, he's done all that's asked of him as in that position. And as Lisa said, he's not just a banker. He's the gold reserve. He's the central bank. He makes 600 runs a season, year in, year out. And the only thing that we were all critical of him was he was getting those at 120, 125. But if you've got someone who's giving you 500 runs, forget 600, at 150, oh wow.
Yeah,
the best place for him to do that is at the top. So I just wonder, they don't have another overseas batter to control the middle. In which case, you could have opened with Rahul and Faf, if it came to that, and had someone in the middle. But Harry Brooks gone. They can't find a replacement, or they don't want one.
Yeah,
I know they went looking for the left-handed opener, England. Young people will remember. Crawley and why can't I remember his name? England's opener, left-hander.
Oh,
Ben
Duckett.
Ben Duckett.
They went looking for Ben Duckett. He said no.
You and I like...
Ben Duckett.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, at this point, if they had a really good middle-order player...
Is he missing in action or something?
No, he just said no.
No, he said no.
He said no, okay.
Yeah.
Probably for the Ashes, getting ready. Never know. But Harsha, in the pre-match again, you spoke about how Rahul is that person who put in, when you're packing, you put that person in last. And we spoke about how he always puts his hand up and he's okay. Coming in and opening, he's come and performed. We've seen this so many times. Okay, no one to keep. Rahul, you go keep. He keeps well. Bat at 6, he bats well. So he just seems to be that person who puts his hand up when it's needed.
So I'd love to ask him, all things considered, where do you want to bat? I'm fairly certain he'll say opener.
Yes.
But it's best to ask him, where do you want to bat? If he thinks he can play that number 4 role and win matches for his side from number 4, then so be it. But I think today he's shown why he's important top of the order as well. Sometimes if you're equally good batting in 2 positions and someone else isn't, then the lesser batter sometimes gets the position he wants.
Yeah.
I think that's happening, without saying lesser, a little bit in Mumbai as well, where because Tilak Verma is okay, he's batted well at 5 in the past, he's not got his number 3 slot where he's got 200s for India. I think that happens with KL Rahul sometimes. Because he can bat everywhere, he doesn't always get the slot that he would want. So I think with his seniority and the way the Delhi team is structured, I think it's fair to say, where do you want to bat?
Well, before the IPL started, KL Rahul did say that he would want to make a comeback into the Indian T20 side. The World Cup's on everyone's mind. But let's talk about Chennai's bowling, because Delhi will take a leaf from their page, considering you said, they'll see how they bowl and then try and adapt that way. Again today, Lisa, we see Khalil Ahmed. Beautiful, because he picked up that, he did it again. First over, comes and gets that wicket again, picks up the important wickets. He's looked really good.
And probably what impressed me the most about Khalil is his numbers between night and day games a stark difference. I'll see Stark later. See how
Saw that.
but I think he's picked up only 2 wickets during the day. Economy rate is above 8, 9, 10, almost that kind of numbers. So for me, I was thinking, okay, how's this guy going to go? Because at the moment he's bowling really well. He's been able to swing the ball, and he's bowling in different phases as well. Like he was even able to come back and have an impact as well. So credit to him. So he's working really hard. All of that groundwork where no one is watching is now paying off on the big stage.
You know, Harsha, we'll have a look at that bowling card again, because if I saw correctly, the spinners have not completed their quota.
That's what I said. They only bowled 8 overs.
Yes.
And if you see, they bowled 8 overs. Noor was a little expensive, but they bowled 8 overs for 7, just about 9 and over, which is par for the rest of the innings. Also went at 9 and over. I don't know. I just thought the 2 additional overs that Mukesh Chowdhury bowled, you could have had one of the spinners going.
But is this something that Delhi will look at? But with Delhi, you know that you're getting 4 from Kuldeep, you're getting 4 from Akshar for sure. So those 8...
Akshar's gone for a few runs this time.
Yes.
But he might bowl well on this track. And I don't know enough about Vipraj.
He bowled a little bit.
Yeah, I think he'll bowl. I'd like to see them use 3 spinners. Yeah.
But what do you make of the pitch, Lisa? Was it gripping just enough, or it has something more for the seamers?
It was holding, right? It was holding. So whether you expect wrist spinners to get a little bit more than the finger spinners. So I'll be fascinated to see how Akshar bowls. Will he? He'll have to be clever with where he delivers it, and then also the pace in which he delivers as well. But yeah, another hour and a bit baking under the sun, it might change slightly, as in it might go even slower and assist the slower bowlers.
Also, there might be an opportunity for the quicker bowlers to take pace off.
Yes,
and Mohit Sharma does that very well. So in Mohit Sharma, they've probably got that kind of bowler too. So just looking at it all, I think 183 is a good score. 183 is a big name in big number in Indian cricket, but this is just a league game. 183, I think, is a defendable score.
And Chennai have had their issues chasing, because they haven't chased a 175 plus score since, I think, 2021.
That's right, yes.
So they clearly are not enjoying the chasing, so it's going to be quite a test for them today, Lisa.
Yeah, and the last 2 games just could not chase. So they'll have that's why all eyes are on the 2 openers.
Yes.
Can they sort that out? Can they sort out their power play to give their middle order a chance of a bit more of a breathing space, instead of coming in the power play, having to kind of resurrect the innings and then kind of stalling themselves. So if they get off to a good start, then Chennai should be able to chase us down. But I think Delhi bowlers, they've got the wind behind them at the moment.
4 to 7, someone's got to play a game-changing innings.
Yes.
Between 4 and 7 in that order, someone's got to play a game-changing innings. I'd like to see Shivam Dube take one step up and not just be a wow 30 hitter, but try and win a game with a 50-60 if it comes to that.
Well, their openers are Rachin and Conway, so they will want to get them off to a good start. That power play has been a problem for them. Power play has been a problem for us in the guessing game as well.
The guessing game has been a problem for some. Okay.
All right, Harsha,
The lowest starts, right?
You choose. You go first.
53.
Damn it.
That's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
Is it? I'm not that bad then.
I didn't win, remember?
But you won in the past. You know what it is.
Okay, I'm going to go 50. I'm going to go 51.
And she'll go 54.
Well, Mukesh Kumar has come in for Ashutosh. I'm going to go with... It's very tricky.
74.
I'm going to go...
39.
53, 51. I'll go with... I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say 48.
Okay.
Okay, in
We're
the
all
40s.
too close to each other.
Yes.
Maybe we can all win, huh?
Yeah, maybe. But it's all too close for comfort, and I don't know.
So the
Maybe
thing
we
is,
could all win.
48, 51, 53.
Yes.
With 53, one gets a bullseye, the other 3 win. So it's perfect.
Yeah. We play like a team then.
And guess what? You don't get any extra points for bullseye. Bad luck.
Doesn't matter. Lisa.
Okay, we're covered from 43 to 58 then. So maybe
Whatever.
we play as a team, win as a team. We'll find out. Why don't you all come and give us your predictions as well, and let's see maybe if you all
Yeah,
are better
good idea.
than just us. So please write in on X. We will give you all the updates at the 10 over point and see where we stand in this prediction score as well. Thank you so much for watching. Voltas FreshAir Coolers presents Cricbuzz Live.
दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವವರೇ ಚೆನ್ನೈ
Hyderabad Express, Rajagopal Station, Netaji Bhavan.